All right, shows I'm live. And it seems like my microphone is working. So here goes, you guys. Yes, I'm reading this because I'm nervous as heck. I'm usually not on camera. You guys are usually watching my hands. So I wanted to make this video. These are my reflections on the Symbolic World Summit given in Tarpon Springs, Florida, in February and March of 2024. I just got back a couple of days ago. I've been sleeping and not napping a lot because this was just so much amazing information, most of which I can't even begin to process yet. So I did promise myself that I was going to make a video. I was going to get some of this information that's going in my head and not only put it down on paper, but also put it out. Those of you who've been following my channel, Burning with Sharon, know that I haven't posted anything in a number of years. I went dark for a long time. I stopped teaching. I actually stopped burning for quite a while. I am back to my art, not as much as I was before, and exploring different things. So maybe this will kind of help those of you who used to follow me, and maybe I'll pick up a few new people. We'll see. I wanted to make this video on the summit, so here we go. I wanted to share just one takeaway. I want to keep this super short. One of the takeaways that I took, probably the thing that stood out first for me, was the concept of veils and how art perfectly accomplishes this veil. So, why a veil and what does that mean? Well, sometimes truth is too sharp, too bitter, too bright, or too terrifying to digest in its raw form. And sometimes it's just not even understandable. So using veils makes it more manageable for us as human beings, hence fairy tales, myths, and things of that sort. They make things parables. They make things manageable for us because they don't give it to us all in one lump chunk, but they change it enough that we're able to digest it, even though we know we don't have the thing itself. It's kind of like when you're viewing the eclipse, right? You take something, you could see the eclipse, but you can't really stare at the sun. You wouldn't really be able to see it, and apparently you go blind. So anyhow, that was probably the main thing that came up for me at the summit. The summit was a great call for action for me as I reconstruct my life as an artist. Some of you know that I moved from Chicago to Florida about 3 years ago, and I have actually felt very disconnected when it comes to my art out here. I love living here, but I was part of a very vibrant spiritual community, spiritual arts community in Chicago, Life Force Art Center, and I'll put a link below in the comments section for them. But after COVID and then moving out here, I've been really kind of too busy to really focus on my art and the direction that I need to move in. So add that to the fact that I converted from paganism to Christianity in the last few years and have been transitioning my art in addition to studying iconography and theology. Well, I guess you can say it certainly makes for change in my direction and the subject matter in my approach to the work. And this summit really talked about where we're at right now in the world as we continue to falling apart, because really that's what's happened. Everything's been falling apart. The structures that we had have been crumbling down. Everything is really very, very upside down right now. We're kind of looking at the disaster of the postmodern movement. It really has nothing to hold on to anymore. Everything seems to spiral into nihilism. So, we're searching for meaning that is stable. We're searching for what does it mean to be human? So the overarching goal of the conference was reclaiming the cosmic image and exploring mainly through the lens of Orthodox Christianity. And by Orthodox Christianity, I mean traditional Christianity. And that, of course, includes the Eastern Orthodox Church, the Roman and Byzantine Catholic churches, Coptic Christianity, kind of those pre-Reformation Christian branches that actually still maintain those connections with that long lineage. And it extends far, far back into Judaism also. Um, and also looking at um, incorporating ancient mythology, fairy tales, and other mythical structures that carry those timeless truths. And of course, that's why they still exist, because they carry those truths within them. Let's see, I do have notes here. I will be exploring and unpacking these themes in subsequent videos and other things that I picked up at the conference. I'm hoping to bring you along for the ride, and hopefully it won't get so crazy bumpy that I lose a bunch of you by the wayside. Although I am expecting that some people are going to be like, "Hey, you're not burning stuff. You're not teaching us how to burn. Get out of here." That's fine. I wish you plenty of luck, and I will upload as many more of my videos as I can. I don't have too many of them left anymore, so you can kind of keep peeking in here, and I'll share what I have. But I don't intend to be making very many more of those. For now, the encouragement to get back to work, and not just in producing art, but focusing my work a little bit more, sharing it, presenting, and teaching. That's all kindled a fire inside of me. So I look forward to fanning those flames and marching onward in the coming months. I'm not sure what that's going to look like. I've actually been creating quite a bit of art, not just icons. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not my trajectory. I don't believe that creating traditional Byzantine or Coptic style icons is where I'm going. Although I will continue my studies, I think it is incredibly, incredibly valuable to understand how icons work. And it really does feed into the art that I'm creating. And yeah, that's about all I've got for you guys today. And as Martin Shaw, one of the speakers in the conference, put it, I will not name the dream. I will not domesticate my art. I will work with a wild animal, and I will create wild art. Salud.